TinkerCAD tips. Today's quick little tip comes from a user over on Reddit who had a question about rounding over corners without rounding over or filleting or radiusing an entire edge on something. I think everyone is familiar with the cube and some of the dialogue that's over here, like the radius. But when you do this radius, not only are the corners rounded over, but so are the edges. And as far as I'm aware, there's no shape generator that can do just the corners. But that's okay, because we're going to build one of our own and save it into my shapes so that you can reuse it in any of your projects. So let me show you some examples here. We have this triangle, and I have just the corner. Here's a cube where I've done just the corners. And here's another shape where I've done just the corners. So let me show you how I put this together. Let's grab all of this stuff and slide it up out of the way. We're going to begin here by bringing out a cube. Let's bring that out. Let's make it yellow. It's a little easier to see. Now I'm not going to change the size on this at all. I'm going to leave it at standard size. I'm going to bring out this whole sphere. Let's go ahead and increase the steps. All right, I'm going to select the two of those, L for alignment. I'm going to line them in all three axes. I'm going to select the two of them, Control G to group those together. Now if we make that transparent, you can see the inside of this is hollow. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quarter this up. And this is a technique I've shown before. I'm going to bring out another whole cube here. Stretch it this way. We'll make it a little bit taller. While that's selected, Control D to duplicate. W for work plane. And I'm going to put the work plane on this edge over here. D to drop. Then take the work plane again. W, put it back on the default. Now I'm going to select those two, and for now I'm going to bundle group them together. Control B. I'm going to make a duplicate of that. I'm going to slide that over here. Now on these here, I'm going to grab the two of those, L to align. I'm going to align in all three axes. That direction, that direction, that direction. I'm going to click on those holes. I'm going to ungroup those. I'm going to delete this one over here. I'm going to group the two of those together, Control G. Now we have that part of it. I'm going to come back here to my whole shape over here. I'm going to make a duplicate of that, Control D. Holding down Shift, I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. I'm going to Shift select on our yellow cube there again, align. Click on the cube to make it the master so it doesn't move. I'm going to align in all three axes again. I'm going to click on that whole shape. I'm going to unbundle those. Let's delete this one up here. There we go. I'm going to select the two of those, group those together. Now we have that. Once more, I'm going to bring this out. And in this case, I'm going to rotate this one over 90 degrees. Shift select this yellow cube here. L for align. Click on it to make it the master. Align in all three axes again. There we go. I'm going to click on the whole shape. I'm going to unbundle it. I'm going to click on this top one and get rid of it. And I'm going to group those together. Control G. And this is what we're left with. This is going to be the beginning of what we're going to use here. Slide this over. Now let's bring out another cube. We're not going to resize it. We're going to turn this yellow one into a hole. Click up here, make that a hole. Let's change this one to yellow so it's a little easier to see. Okay, I'm going to shift select this whole shape, L for align, click on the yellow box. I'm going to align it to that upper corner. Now, what we need to do here is to move this whole shape up and out and such. And I'll show you here. So we're going to set this to 1 millimeter. That's our snap grid. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, to the left, 1, 2, 3, forward, 1, 2, 3. All right, you can kind of see the shadow of where that's going to cut in. See that? Okay. We're going to group those two together, select both of them, Control G. Okay, we have a rounded over corner, but we're not done yet. I'm going to change that into a whole shape. I'm going to bring out another box. We'll make it yellow again. I'm going to select the two of those, L for align, down the middle, there we go. I'm going to select the two of those, Control G, and group those together. And what you can see is we're now left with this shape. And I'm going to turn that into a hole. I'm going to zoom out. And for now, I'm going to resize this up a bit. We can always resize this later. So I'm going to hold down Alt-Shift. I'm going to click on one of these corners. And I'm going to make it 10 millimeters. Now what I want to do is I want to save this. So I'm going to come over here to our drop down where it says Basic Shapes. And I'm going to go up to Your Creations. Now this is where we're going to save this shape. You're going to click on Create Shape. We're going to give it a name here. We'll just call it Corner Round. Save Shape. And in a minute, you'll see it pop up over here. Now we can go ahead and get rid of this one on the work plane. Delete that. Let's bring out a copy of what we saved into Your Creations. Here we'll go back to our basic shapes and I'll show you how we can use this real easy. Let's bring out a cube here. Let's make that cube yellow so it's a little easier to see. We have our corner treatment here. Let's go ahead and resize this down a bit. I'm going to click on a corner, holding down Alt and Shift so everything gets changed proportionately. I'm going to change this to 5 millimeters. I'm going to Shift select on the cube, L for align. I'm going to click on the cube to make it the master. We're going to raise it to the top, and then to this corner and this corner. And you can see where that's in there. I'm going to click on that, Control D to duplicate it, M to mirror. I'm going to mirror it in this direction. I'm going to Shift select the cube, L for align. I'm going to click on the cube, align it to that direction. Now I can select all of this, Shift deselect the cube. Now I have the two corner treatments. Control D to duplicate, M to mirror. I'm going to mirror it to the back. I'm going to Shift select the cube, L for align. I'm going to click on the cube to make it the master. And then I'm going to align to that back corner. So you see we have all four of them there. Now I can just simply lasso select all of those and Control G group them together. There you have it, a quick corner roundover. Can be used on a lot of different shapes. Like I've rounded over that. I made this sort of dice looking shape here. And even on this triangle. So there you go, TinkerCAD tip. Make yourself a corner roundover and Save that into your own creation so you can use it in all your TinkerCAD projects. As always, like, follow, repost, guys. Everybody, I need you to repost. Drop me a comment. Happy tinkering. See you on the next one.